But we'll start with some mindfulness. So make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Just close your eyes. Start breathing deeply and slowly in and out through the nose. Notice how the shoulders rise as you breathe in. And they gently fall as you breathe out. If you're still feeling a little sleepy, you can just keep your gaze down towards the floor instead of closing the eyes. Feel the breath expand into the lungs. Maybe you can feel the breath into the back. Feel the support of the earth under your seat. Notice the flow or ease of the flow of breath as it comes in and comes out of your body. And as we begin each class, I invite you to set an intention. An intention, or known as sankalpa, is something your heart desires. Something you're hoping to achieve that's big, that you want to attract. And it can be as simple as one word. Maybe it's balance, health, opportunity. Look into your heart, see what's there, what does your heart desire, and set yourself an intention. And I will ask you throughout to reflect back on this intention, because what we think we attract. Don't worry about the steps to how this intention may evolve. But just send that energy out so that you can attract back what it is you need. Bring your awareness now to your navel. Let the tummy be soft as you breathe in. Perhaps gently draw the navel back as you exhale to make it more engaged. As we awaken our digestive fire within, by bringing that navel in, bringing some energy and blood flow to the digestive system. Slowly opening your eyes and extending your arms down by your sides. Take a nice big deep breath again. Bring your hands up overhead, palms together, and then exhale. Squeeze your elbows in, Hands to the heart. And release back down to the earth. Touch the earth 2 more times. Inhale. Really reaching up, and then exhale, trying to squeeze those elbows in as much as you can. And once more. And exhale. Now as you bring the hands into the heart, interlace the fingers and inhale. Lift your chin. Exhale, press forward. Inhale, extend the arms up, really reaching those palms to the sky. And then release and twist to the left, bringing the arms down as you gaze over your left shoulder. Slowly coming back around to the front, tap the floor. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, squeeze them in as the hands come to the hearts. And then interlace, inhale, looking up. Exhale, pressing forward. Inhale, overhead. And then exhale, twisting to the right this time, arms coming down, gazing over the right shoulder. Slow, deep breaths in and out through the nose. And coming back around to the front, hands by the sides. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up, really reaching up. And then exhale, we're just going to bring our hands down to the floor or to the mat. Lengthen the spine, breathing in, lift your chin again. And then as you breathe out, walk your hands forward and then tuck the chin. Just easing the body. There may be some resistance in your hips, your knees. Work with the body you have today. A little discomfort's okay, but we want to avoid pain. You will need to adjust your practice in accordance to your body. And if you need a break at any time, you can maybe come to child's pose and then rejoin us when you're ready. Slowly walking those hands back in, and we'll come over onto our hands and knees. Bringing your feet towards the back of your mat. Spread your fingers wide, create a nice solid foundation, neutral spine, but then draw your navel in and upwards, engaging your pelvic floor, perineum. And press down with the tops of your feet. Just keeping these core muscles engaged to build that inner support. And then tuck the toes and then release the muscles. Allow the tummy to come down. Lift your chin, gazing up. And then exhale, tuck the chin around the spine. And then move between the two poses. Inhale. Just curling those toes under as tummy comes down. And then exhale, rounding into the spine. So we awaken the spine and we start to move the body to reinvigorate our system. Let the body have time to wake up. Send the blood flow around the body, some nice, fresh, oxygenated cells. The last one now, after your exhale, take your bottom back towards your heels, reach the hands out further in front, and bring the head down towards the floor. Keep the fingers outstretched, pressing into the mat. Breathe into the sides of your rib cage, open your heart. Feel the spine lengthen. And then look towards the front of your mat. We're going to shift the weight forward, coming into a knee plank position, drawing the navel up and inward. And then elbows bending, lowering down. Bringing the hands wide just off the mat. Lift the elbows up so they're out to the sides. And then as you inhale, peel yourself up off the floor, and as you exhale, come back down slowly. And we'll do that a few times. Inhaling, slowly up, and exhaling, slowly down. Being gentle, being mindful, taking your body up as high or as low as is right for you today. And then when you come down next, we're going to take a little twist to the left, look over the left shoulder as we come up, and then come down. Lift up and then look over the right shoulder and come down. And we'll do that a couple more times, being gentle on the spine. You may be feeling some tightness, some tension. This is normal first thing in the morning. And then bring your elbows in. We want to tuck our toes, come back through hands and knees. And with the toes tucked, we raise the hips and come into our first downward facing dog. Let's take a slow pedal through the heels, pressing one heel down and then the other. Slowly swaying the hips from side to side. And then take a step towards the center of your mat. Walk your hands back and come into a forward fold. Allowing the torso to drape over the feet. Check the outer edges of the feet align with the edges of your mat. So that makes your big toes just slightly turned inwards. And even pedal here a little through the heels. So just bend right knee while you straighten left leg. And then swap, keeping the heels down if you can. So it's just a subtle bend in the knees. And then press both heels down. We're going to roll up through the spine, straightening the legs and letting the arms drape. So the weight of the torso hangs as the body comes slowly up to a standing position. And then roll your shoulders a few times backwards. And we may even interlace our fingers. Reach down with the hands, looking up with the chin. And as you exhale now, come back forward over the legs, lifting the arms up if you can towards the ceiling. And then release the arms, let them drape towards the floor. Take a deep breath in and out. On your next exhale, start coming up slowly again, arms hanging heavy, stacking the spine. Rolling those shoulders open and down by the sides. Now inhale, take the arms up. We want to interlace the fingers, but keep the first finger and thumb out. And then take your left leg over to the right. Press your feet down and then lean to your right side, feeling length on the left side of the body. Coming up, release the arms and take them to your waist. Inhale, gazing up. Exhale, point the tail away behind you and then fold over your legs. You can walk your hands down your legs, and some of you may be able to get your fingertips to the floor. Keep your feet grounded. And slowly let the hands hang, rolling up through the spine, taking your time. Once you come up, roll the shoulders back and down. Give the legs a little shake out and we'll swap sides. So left foot grounded, right foot steps over. Take the arms overhead, interlacing the fingers but pointing the first finger and leaving the thumb out, and then leaning to your left this time. Gently coming up. Release the arms, give the legs a little shake out. Arms by the sides, big breath in. And hands together, breathing out, hands to the chest. 2 more, really bringing oxygen into the body. Maybe you feel a little warmth into the body. And last one, big breath. Down. Give the arms a little shake, give the legs a little shake, and then we're going to step back to the back of the mat. Check the outer edges of your feet first. Make sure they align with the long edges of your mat. And then turn your right foot out 45 degrees. Lunge forward with your left. And as you do that, check when you bend your knee that it comes over the ankle. Square your hips up to the front of your mat, and you can either have your hands on your waist, or if you prefer, try holding the forearms behind you. Inhale, gazing up. Exhale, draw the thigh upwards as you fold the body over left leg. Easing down slowly. Notice the sensations that are present. Maybe the stretching of the legs. Check your shoulders are square. Now bend into that left knee. Release your hands. We graze the floor as we sweep the arms up and overhead, keeping that pelvis facing the short side of the mat and gazing directly forward. press down with your right little toe. Take your arms behind you, holding again the forearms. Shift the weight into your left leg. Start lifting your right foot off the mat. If balance is a challenge, stay here. If you'd like to go deeper, start folding forward, keeping the shoulders square while you extend out and lift to right leg, bringing it parallel with the floor. If you fall out, take your time to come back in to the pose. Gently coming up, give the arms a shake, give the legs a shake, and we'll swap sides. So stepping back. This time, it's the left foot turning out and the right foot lunges forward. Square the pelvis up, both legs are straight, hands behind. Now if it's easy to hold your forearms, you can even take a reverse prayer behind your back. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, drawing this right thigh up and folding over right leg. Now bend into your right knee, checking it's over the ankle. The arms release, they graze the floor. And as we breathe in, we float the arms up, overhead, squaring the pelvis up, looking forward. Bringing the hands behind you now, holding your forearms if you can. Weight shifts forward into right leg, left leg starts to lift, then start to pivot. If you can, keep the toes pointing down, that's on the left foot, and the shoulders square. Slowly come up out of the pose, giving the legs and the arms a little shake. And coming to the wide side of the mat. Turning our heels in and our toes out. As we bend the knees, make sure the knees go in the direction of the toes. And try to keep the torso over the pelvis. So resist the urge to lean forward. Try keep drawing the shoulders back and tucking the pelvis underneath you. Inhale, and then exhale. Take a squat. Bringing the arms up, cactus arms, fingers spread wide. Tuck the pelvis, breathe deeply. Squat a little deeper if you can. Challenge yourself. 2 more breaths. And then straighten the legs. Take the arms behind, interlace the fingers. Turn the feet so the big toes are now inward. Outer edges align with the edges of your mat. Breathing in, looking up. Breathing out, nice straight spine. Coming down, and your hands can stay by your lower back, or lift them up towards the ceiling. Now release the hands to the floor. Walk the fingertips back so that if you had a string line from the top of each of your big toes, that's the line the tips of the fingers would be on. Elbows drawn in, crown of the head, easing gently towards the floor, but unlikely to be on the floor. Feel the sensations in the body, some gentle stretching. Play around with weight a little by pressing the weight a little more into the toes and then into the heels and finding that sweet spot for you. Gently coming up, lengthen the spine, bring the right hand directly underneath the face and the left hand to your waist. Inhale, create length in your spine, and then exhale, twist looking over your left shoulder. You can stay here or you can extend your left arm. And if you do that, rotate the hand so that the thumb points towards the same direction as the crown of your head. Lowering left arm slowly to the floor. Swapping sides. Right hand starts at the waist. Big breath in, create length. On your exhale, twist to look over your right shoulder and then maybe extend in through the right hand, reaching it up towards the ceiling. And release the arm. Now bring the feet in a little closer. We want to have heels in, toes out. We're coming down into a squat. If you're familiar with the pose, you'll know roughly how wide your feet need to be. So start easing your bottom down and bringing your hands, if you can, towards the heart, elbows on the insides of the knees. Now, if squatting is not right for you today, some alternatives are just to sit on the floor and bring the soles of your feet together, or you can stay much higher than I am here. Choose what's right for you in this moment. Now shift the weight over to the right foot, and it's okay if the right heel lifts off the mat. Extend your left leg out, coming onto the heel and the toe points up. Some of you may be able to get your right heel down to the floor. The goal here is really more to stretch into the left leg. Hands can rest on the floor, or if you need the support of blocks, you can use them, or you can bring your hands to your heart. Just keep drawing those left toes back towards you. Bring your hands down and bring your left foot back in. Come back into the squat. Finding the squat again that's right for you. And then bringing your hands down, we're going to shift the weight to our left leg. Heel can come off the mat. Right leg extends, curling the toes back, using your supports if you need it. Maybe it's one hand down, one hand on the knee, or you may be able to get your hands to the heart. There can be differences between your right and left side. That's okay, it is to be expected. Just find that sweet spot for you. Now release the hands down to the floor. Bring the right foot in, and then we'll extend the legs and come into a forward fold. So adjust the position of the feet. Allow the torso to drape. Crossing the forearms. Releasing the head, the neck by giving it a little gentle nod or a shake. And then release the arms, start rolling yourself up. Take your time. Let the weight of the arms help to lengthen back out the spine. Roll the shoulder blades back and down, arms by the sides. Big breath in, arms up. Big breath out, squeeze the elbows in, drawing those hands down. 2 more like that. And last one. Maybe that was 3. It's okay. And release. Give the arms a little shake and the legs, and step up to the front of your mat. Hands by your side. Big breath in. We're going to sweep the arms forward this time, overhead. Bring the hands together. And then exhale, fold forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. So hands can rest on the shins or maybe fingertips to the floor. Spine is straight. And then exhale, come back into the forward fold. Bend your knees. Now step your left leg back. Take it as far back as you can and lower it down. Check your right knee is over the right ankle. And you can either keep your left toe tucked or straighten the foot out. Inhale, arms up. And then exhale, hips draw forward as the shoulders draw back. Reaching arms up. Now bring your right hand to your waist and your left hand to the outer edge of the right knee. Start easing the body around, looking over your right shoulder. Staying here, or if you choose, extend the arm. Make sure the thumb is pointing up and palm outwards. Bring your hands down, curl your right toes up, straightening the right leg, hips draw back, and then your nose comes down towards your shin. Bend back into your right knee. And we want to bring right knee to the floor. Create a solid foundation with the hands. Toes tucked under. Lean forward and then raise the hips up and come into downward facing dog. Big toes turn slightly inward, heels pressing down, hips up high towards the ceiling. Pressing palms down into the mat. Looking forward towards your hands, step the feet towards the front of your mat, coming to forward fold. Then bend your knees and sweep your arms, scoop them up overhead. And then exhale, squeeze the elbows in, hands to heart, and then down by the sides. Sweeping them up again as you inhale. Palms together, exhale, slowly folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale back down. Now bend your knees and step your right foot back this time, as far as you can, and lower your right knee down. Inhale, arms up. And then send the hips forward, drawing shoulders back. And taking it slowly into the twist, the left hand finds the waist, the right hand, the outer edge of left knee. Start looking back behind you. If you feel stable, try extending the arm, palm pressing out, thumb up. Releasing down, hands come to the floor. Left toes curl up and then send the hips back. We want to straighten left leg and bring the nose towards the shin. Bend into your left knee. Bring your left leg back to match your right. Find that solid foundation through the hands, fingers spread wide, toes tucked under. Lean forward first and then take your hips up, downward facing dog. Gently now lower the knees, take a seat, make sure there's room behind you to lay down. Extend your arms, lean back a little. Now your first option is here. The next option is to float your legs up. If this is too strong, you can also take the backs of the knees to extend your spine. Or remember, your feet can be down on the floor. Lower your feet if they're there, and then roll down to the mat. Stepping your feet in close. Extend your left leg up, bend the knee out, and bring the left ankle to the right knee. Flex the toes and press left knee away. Option to stay here, or lift the head up, draw the legs in, and you can hold the back of your thigh or your shin, and release your head down. Now release your right foot to the floor. Leave the left ankle where it is. Arms out from the shoulders. Allow the legs to go to the left. And then turn the head to look down the right arm for a spinal twist. Gently bring the legs back to center and we'll swap sides. So we want to have our left foot down, extend up through the right leg, bend the knee out, right ankle to the top of left knee, and flex the toes to the shin as you press right knee away. Staying here or lifting up and drawing the leg in. Maybe hold the back of the thigh, the shin, and bring your head down comfortably to the mat. Releasing left foot down, and then take both knees to the right, arms out from the shoulders, turn the head to the left. Bring the legs back to the center. Hug the knees, both of them, into the chest. Maybe take a little rock from side to side. And then bring the feet down. Soles of the feet together, knees splaying open, hands resting on your tummy. Closing your eyes. Just taking a few deep breaths in and out through the nose. Noticing the chest and the belly rise and fall. And then extend your legs and find Shavasana. Palms up, eyes closed. Breathing deeply in and out through the nose. Slowly bringing awareness back into the body. At this shorter class, we have to bring ourselves back upright. But if you've got more time, you can stay here and have a few more minutes in Shavasana. Otherwise, start to slowly make your way over to your right side. And then up to a comfortable seat. When you're sitting up tall, keep the eyes closed. Either bring the hands to the heart, or they can be palm up or palm down on the knees. Reflect on your intention, to bring it to mind. Maybe repeat it to yourself a few times like your own personal mantra. And we will close the class today with 3 bells. And together, let's take our hands to our forehead for positive thought, to the lips for kind and honest words, and to the heart for love and compassion for ourselves and for others. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed today's class. We have 7 more in this series. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me by email or mobile. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. Take care. Bye.